am here now.
I was so scared.
It's okay.
I thought I might never see you again. I love you so much.
I love you too.
You don't know how good it feels to have you be here. And Victoria, I'm just so glad nothing happened to her.
Yeah.
And I want to hold her, too. I was really scared for her.
I think your sister needs to be alone.
But
Just let her rest. We'll talk to her later, okay?
Oh, darling, I'm so glad. Oh, it's terrific. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, you can tell me when you get home. Okay, bye-bye.
So, what happened?
Was that Daddy?
Yes, and guess what? They recovered the treasure.
Hallelujah.
That's what Max said.
I bet Neil's real happy, too.
Why, I don't think he knows about it, sweetie.
Well, maybe Feaz will call.
Sorry, miss, this area's just been through a marshal.
Oh, Nancy. It's all right. Come on in. Come on in.
Oh, Mac told me. So you got it all back?
Yeah, we did. Pretty exciting, isn't it?
Oh.
Excuse me, Nancy. I'll be right back. Did they get it all?
Yeah, isn't it fantastic? You remember the night we first found the treasure? It had quite an effect on you that night. How do you feel about it tonight?
Hurry! Hurry, I think he's been shot. Stay careful. Don't hurt him. He's lost a lot of blood. Maria, another IV setup. You're going to be in the hospital in a few minutes. You're going to be fine. Just stick in there, buddy. Felicia. You got to stick in there for Felicia. She can't see you like this, Zane.
Another world. This part is brought to you by the man behind the shine, Mr. Clean. He leaves a clean so shiny, you have to ask, is it wet or is it dry?
Ready? Gotta cut down on the bleeding before we can move him.
The victim appears to have been struck by a stray bullet.
He's not moving. He's dying, isn't he?
No, he's fine, Felicia. He's just lost a lot of blood. No, Felicia. They're going to take him to the hospital. He's going to be fine.
Why aren't they moving?
They're taking him. They're going to take him right now, honey. Now, you just stay back here. Okay, don't stay back here, Felicia. No.
You know him?
Yes.
What was he doing here?
Well, he just wanted to see what was going on.
I don't know.
Well, how'd he get here?
Oh, he had a jeep.
Well, where is it?
I don't know.
Why can't I move?
I've got some tire tracks here.
Ollie, why isn't he breathing? Why? God, I have to go with him.
No, we'll go in the police car, okay?
No, I have to go with him.
Felicia, they need to work.
They need to go. Why?
Yeah, Jack, look, I'm really glad that you got the treasure back. Can you tell me, was anyone hurt? Good. What about a woman named Victoria Love? Nothing, huh? Okay, thanks.
Mike,
What happened?
everybody's safe.
What about Victoria?
Gabon had a hold of her, but that kid, Jake McKinnon, shot him.
Victoria, she's safe?
She's fine. Not a scratch on her. thank you. What for? I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. Thank you for just telling me that she's safe, for bringing me the news. I am so relieved, you have no idea.
I can imagine.
No, you can't. Tell me, where is Victoria?
Back up at the house. They just got back.
Great. I cannot wait to see. That's right.
Oh, yes, she still doesn't know about you being her father.
You know, I'd give anything to tell her how I feel. Tell her how happy I am. Ironic, isn't it, huh?
What?
After all these years, I'm still the stable boy.
I thought I was never going to see you again.
I haven't been able to sleep since you left.
Yeah? How did you know?
That you were in trouble?
Mm-hmm.
Well, first you knew I was coming back from Europe and you weren't around anywhere to meet me. So I knew something had to be wrong, and then, well, you know how it is with me and Vicky.
Yeah. Like when she knew you were in trouble in Arizona with Carl.
Yes, I knew she was really in danger, and I was pretty sure the two of you were together.
It was only because of the cave-in.
Only?
I went there to stop her. Nothing happened between us.
You don't have to tell me that.
I just know how things might seem.
I trust you, Jake. I always will.
Somehow I figured you would say that.
Why did Vicky go down there?
She was, just being Vicky, I guess.
Well, didn't she realize how dangerous it was?
I don't think she thought she was going to get caught.
Well, I don't understand. It's not like she needs the money or anything.
She did it for the Plains Motel. She thought she would go steal a couple of jewels so I could buy the place.
She did that for you? I don't believe it.
It was a stupid thing to do. I'm glad I followed her.
She still loves you.
No,
She must.
no, you don't understand. Vicky does this kind of thing for attention. When Bridget told me how she was when she left, I knew what she was up to.
It's not just for attention, Jake.
Molly, when Vicky's tight with someone, she wants to be the most important thing in their life.
Poor Vicky.
And enough about her. We have to decide about us.
What?
When is Donna coming back?
Late tonight or tomorrow.
I want to marry you right away.
Jake! This isn't just because of Donna, is it?
No, I want to be with you very soon.
That's wonderful. What made you change your mind?
When you come that close to dying, you realize what's really important to you.
Oh! Oh, Jake, you're making me so happy.
I was hoping you would say that.
What about the Plains Motel? I thought you wanted...
I was wrong. I mean, who was I to think that I had to buy you a house and a car and all those things before we got married?
Jake.
You don't mind giving answers?
No, I love it. I love you.
I don't know why I wanted to wait.
It's all right. I understood how you felt.
But I'm not forgetting about the Plains Motel or anything. We, young lady, are going to do some amazing things together. Just going to be the two of us. Nothing is going to get in our way. Nothing.
So what does this remind you of?
My father. I can still remember him sitting in his study, poring over all this Egyptian stuff. And for the first time in my life, I don't feel that angry, bitter feeling.
It's over.
Yeah, finally.
What next?
Next.
I mean, for you, now that this is all past.
I don't know, Nancy.
Hey, Larry, congratulations.
Well, thanks, Mac, but I didn't do this by myself.
Oh, come on, you were in charge here. I hear the Bay City Police did an unbelievable job. I mean, here they had hostages and no one got hurt. That's quite an accomplishment, Larry.
Unfortunately, somebody did get hurt.
Oh, who's that?
Zane Lindquist.
What happened?
Well, we don't know. He was shot, and they're rushing him to the hospital right now.
But he didn't have anything to do with this.
No, it appears he was in the area. And one of the terrorists shot him, took his Jeep. We think it's that guy, Fayez Sedrak.
Oh, Fayez Sedrak? Oh, no. Does it ever stop?
How badly was Zane hurt?
We haven't heard yet.
Yeah, somebody's got to stop that man.
Well, we know what the Jeep looks like, and the whole area is crawling with federal agents.
Oh, so Washington finally got in on this.
Mac, they were in on this thing from the beginning. They even had one of their men infiltrate the terrorist.
Really?
Yeah, this guy did a nice piece of work, too. I mean, we wouldn't have found this treasure if it hadn't been for him.
Amazing. I'd sure like to meet that man.
I think you already have. In fact, here he is right now.
Fayez, how would you know?
Neil called him up.
When was that, honey?
The night he was babysitting.
You sure?
Fayez is a funny name. He's a friend of Nancy's, too, isn't he?
Well, not exactly.
She talks about him a lot.
Honey, did Neil know you were listening?
I don't think so. I came down to get some ice cream, and when I came back, Neil was on the phone. Is something wrong?
Yeah. It's past your bedtime.
Oh, give us a kiss.
Oh.
Okay. Good night, honey.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night.
I'll be up in a minute.
Forget your milk.
Well, what do you think about that?
I think that we have some heavy questions to ask Neil Corey. That's what I think.
So you were working for the government all along?
Yeah, from the beginning.
You must be very pleased with the results.
Well, you were like a spy. It's incredible.
You know, I've been trying to return this treasure to its rightful owners for a long time. I want to thank you for everything you've done.
It wasn't just me. Believe me, it was part of a big operation.
Yeah, but you were the man who put his life on the line.
You're a hero, Neil. I mean, if they found out who you really were, very dangerous.
You put a lot of lives in jeopardy.
I had orders. That's why I couldn't tell anyone. Although there was some people that I really wanted to tell.
Yeah, I can imagine. You were living two separate lives.
There wasn't that many alternatives open to me, Mac.
Did you ever think about not taking the job?
Sure I did. But I was the perfect candidate. Washington knew that. I had the perfect cover here in Bay City.
My family was your cover.
Yeah.
So you put them in danger as a result.
It's a matter of weighing one thing against the other, Mac.
Well, I'd certainly get a clear picture of your priorities.
I did the best job that I knew how. Who knows how many lives were saved in the long run?
But right now, a very dear friend may have lost her husband.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry about that, Mac.
Look, I gotta head out. Mac, if you'd like, I'll check at the hospital on Zane's condition.
Yeah, I'd really appreciate that.
Okay.
Chris, wait.
Neil, I need to talk to you for a few minutes.
Sure.
Look, it's about Jake and Victoria. I have a lot of questions I need to ask
So we're
them.
just gonna have to wait in line, okay, Larry? The feds have a lot of questions that they want answered first.
Look, I just want to check with ER, and then I gotta go home and sack out. I'll call you tomorrow, okay?
I guess.
I'm beat.
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Okay, thanks.
All right, save me some coffee.
Sure.
You know, Mac, for 1 minute, I just thought you might be proud of me.
I'm sure the government will be very pleased. We'll talk tomorrow.
Sure.
Want to ride home, honey?
No, thanks, Mac. Bye. Hey, Neil, you need a friend to talk to?
You said it.
It makes two of us.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, they won't tell me anything. They won't let me get near him.
Well, he's here now. He's safe.
Except, of course, that he's lost a lot of blood. I know that.
Get him prepped. I need Ringer's lactate. Let's have a red count and blood type immediately.
Doctor, excuse me, how are my husband's chances?
We don't know yet. We may have to operate.
But if you operate...
Condition is very critical. Now I'll have to ask you to sign a release for emergency surgery.
Of course. Just do whatever you have to help him, please.
Don't worry. We'll do
Doctor,
everything we can.
is it possible that I could just see him for a moment, just before you operate? Of course, but only for a minute or two. Thank you. What if this is the last I ever see him?
And now show Miss Victoria, she'll be ready to see you tomorrow.
All right, tell her to get some rest.
Yes, not the poor dear.
And try to get her to eat something.
Oh, I will, don't you worry now. Oh, Mr. Cheek, it's so nice to see you back and safe.
Thank you.
Oh, we'll be back to see her first thing in the morning.
Oh, yes, of course, that'll be fine, dear.
Okay.
I shall be fine after a good night's sleep.
Bye-bye, Bridget.
You. Bye-bye. You drive carefully now. Yes, bye-bye. Victoria.
Hi.
I thought you were upstairs in your bed asleep.
Yeah, well, I'm not tired.
Oh, darling, you should rest after everything you've been through.
Oh, I know. Make sure she gets some rest and have her eat something, would you, Bridget? Boy, I have a caring sister. Aren't I lucky?
And come on now. Miss Marley was so worried about you.
Yeah, well...
She loves you very much, dear.
I'd really rather not deal with her right now, okay?
Is that Jake?
Jake who?
Oh, come on, now, you stop it. Come on, dear, tell me what's wrong.
Nothing, Bridget. Just a lot of aches and pains, all right?
What happened down in that mine?
Actually, it's more what didn't happen.
Victoria, how are you?
Fine.
Well, I am glad you were back with us safe and sound.
But I'll go get the tea, eh?
Thank you, Bridget.
So, how'd it go with the reporters? Were you able to fend them off?
Well, I did better than that. I was able to convince the police not to release your names at all.
Good.
Yeah, well, not really. Gabon isn't dead. We can't control what he'll say.
What do you mean?
Sooner or later, reporters are bound to dig this one up. And, Vicky, I think that the police will eventually want to have some kind of statement from you.
About what?
About how you got involved in all this.
Well, I'll just deny it.
Vicky.
I'll deny everything.
Calm down.
I mean, they can't prove it. They can't prove anything that I did, can they?
Now, look, it's going to be all right. I'm going to get you through this.
Yeah, what can you do?
A lot. Don't worry. It'll be all right. Vicky, I know you took those jewels to help us out. I understand.
Neil, tell me, how did you infiltrate that group?
Well, getting in wasn't that hard. I had a lot of help from Washington. But after that, I was all by myself.
You did a fantastic job.
Oh, thanks. Not according to Uncle Mac, though.
You know, I don't think he was being too fair.
He's concerned about his family. I can understand that.
Yeah, I know, but he said it like you were being totally selfish or something.
Nancy, you have no idea how hard I worked on that so that nobody would be involved.
I know.
I feel really terrible about Zane.
Yeah.
But it was like a war out there. Believe me, there were automatic weapons, the works. It's a miracle that only one man on our side got hurt.
I know. Can I get you something to drink?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I think Mac was just a little shocked by everything. I think he's going to change his mind once he thinks about it.
I don't think Mac's ever going to change his mind about me.
That's not true.
No. He's typed me, Nance.
Young man, you're not living up to your potential.
Come on, not living up to your potential.
No, really, even if I rescued 100 people at an American embassy, Mac would find something to be critical about.
Young man, why didn't you call in the Marines?
Huh? I did the best that I could, honest to God. I did. But you see, they were going to execute people. I didn't know what else to do.
Yes, I understand, but there you are again, being selfish and with that devil-may-care attitude.
Huh?
You can't win.
Oh, come on, Neil. There must be something
No,
you
there's
can
nothing
do.
that I can do. Mac and I have been going through this for years. Honest.
How long have you been working for the government, Neil?
It's a one-shot deal. I am not at all interested in being a steady partner with Uncle Sam.
Well, why not?
Me? A civil servant? Are you kidding? No money? No freedom? You work 10 years in the field and then you spend the rest of your life behind a desk. No, thanks.
Well, what are you going to do then? Boat building?
I don't think so. It's not going to get me where I want to be.
Where's that?
Well, I have the curse of the Corys. I want money. Big money.
Your father's not like that.
That was my first mistake.
What?
Being born into the poor side of the family.
You and me both.
My dear Nancy, great goddess of expectation, I had no idea that you lusted after power and wealth.
I'll settle for wealth. Thank you very much. But don't hold your breath, Neil. I can barely pay my own rent.
Yeah, me either. Look at us. Big dreams and little bank accounts.
True. Is there any hope for us, Neil?
No hope whatsoever. We can't even celebrate when we want to.
That's right. And you got the treasure back.
The exact same treasure that you searched half the world for. With Chris, you should be calling him right now, and the two of you should be celebrating wildly.
No, he's just being weird.
Yeah.
And do we let him ruin our evening?
No. Nancy, let's get dressed up and spray paint the town.
Sounds bad.
We have our reputations to live down, my dear. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's go.
You're so cold, baby. Let me warm you a little. I want you to know I spoke to the doctor. She said you're going to be fine. But then, of course, you are. I want you to think about something. Think about all the things that we have to look forward to up at our land. Just you and me. You're going to be building our dream house. And I'll probably be working on some silly book. No interruptions, darling. Just the quiet in the bay. Just us. Zane? Zane, are you all right? Don't try and talk, darling. Don't. It's okay.
Alicia? I love you.
I made vows to you at our wedding that two would become one. I'm here. I'm right here with you. I'm part of you. We're going to make this. You'll see. We're going to really make this.
He's in ventricular attack.
I'm sorry, you'll have to leave.
Have the crash cart ready.
Losing blood pressure.
Alicia, what? What?
No, Wally. He has to live.
Oh, he will, Felicia.
I believe in him. I believe in all the same dreams he believes in. All the things that he's done and all the things he's still going to do. It's just the two of us. I mean, we just begun. It can't be over, can it? Doctor, what happened in there?
He had a mild cardiac episode.
A heart attack?
No, not exactly.
Well, you had to put those paddles on his chest.
Luckily, no. He responded to medication and oxygen. There won't be any permanent damage.
Oh, you see how tough he is. He's going to pull through.
He will, won't he?
Well, his condition is still serious. He's very weak from blood loss, and that may be a problem. His blood type is B negative. It's very rare.
Yes, I know that. We joked about that when we went to get our blood tests when we got married.
Well, do you have any?
We have some, but not enough to get him through surgery. The bullet has fragmented. It's going to be a difficult operation.
Dr. Bond.
I'm so sorry. Thank you. You're sure this is all of it?
Yeah, and I checked the other hospitals, too.
Is there a sibling or parent alive?
Why?
There's only a small amount of B negative in the area blood banks.
I see. He has a sister. She's off the coast of Oregon in a boat.
Did you have the Marina phone number?
Yes, it's in my purse.
Oh, I'll get it. I'll call her.
All right,
sure.
Thank you. Felicia, we've got a bulletin out for donors. We'll find somebody. Doctor, if Zane doesn't get the blood that he needs, How long can he survive?
We have enough to operate.
And after that?
I can't say.
Victoria.
What are you doing up so late?
Well, I couldn't sleep. I got some good news. Everyone was worried about you.
Yeah, well, I'm fine, all right. I've never been better.
Look, are you in trouble?
No, loves don't get in trouble.
It's not over yet, huh?
Don't worry, Peter's going to get me out of it. He'll pull all the right strings.
Hey, look, you cold? You want some tea?
I don't like tea.
Victoria, what happened?
It's really none of your business.
Hey, you come in, you start tearing up my stable. It's my business.
All right, I was trapped in a very small place with a very good-looking guy. That answer your question?
Jake?
Oh, great guess.
And he's the reason you're mad?
No, not him. It's her. Not her, really, either. It's both of them together.
A twin sister gets everything she wants, huh?
You know, for the past few days, I thought that I was going to die any minute. And then tonight, this international terrorist grabs hold of me, takes me hostage. And all this whole time, well, I'm thinking I'm going to die. The only thing I care about, the only thing that I want is Jake.
Victoria, you're safe now.
And then, we come home, and Marley gets hugs, and Marley gets kisses. Marley gets Jake.
You know, when I was 18, I was really a lot like you. It's true, I lost the one person that I really cared about. Well, I thought it was the end. But you know, it was the beginning. It sounds trite, but... I mean, look at you. You're young, you're beautiful. You're rich. You have all the things that I didn't have. And I know that you'll get over this. I know that it takes time. But believe me, somewhere there is a person just for you. That'll love only you, that'll want to see just you smile.
Maybe I'm not as patient as you are. Night.
Please, I'll see you tomorrow at our lesson.
What?
Well, you're going to enter that horse show. You're going to win that blue ribbon.
Marley's the one who wins everything. Why don't we let her do that, okay?
It's not true. Oh, come on, why don't you stay? Just sit.
Because I'm really not interested in riding horses. I'm not interested in you. I'm very tired. Good night.
Have you set a date?
Not yet, but it's going to be soon. Really, really soon.
Oh, Marley, I'm so happy for you. When did this all happen?
Last night.
Boy, you were so worried when Jake was away. You must be so excited to have him back.
Yes. All I wanted him to do was to hold me and never let go.
But you were worried about Vicky, too, huh?
Of course I was.
Boy, all that time with Jake.
I know. He saved her life.
I wonder what happened between those two. Vicky and Jake trapped in a cave all that time.
No. They almost died.
Yeah. Vicky sure was lucky.
Yes.
To have Jake there.
I was lucky, too.
I know, but I wouldn't put it past Victoria. I mean, she'd take advantage of a situation.
I don't think so.
Have you talked to her about it?
No, but I didn't have to. The way Jake looked at me last night, I just knew. And he'll always love me.
You could tell just by the way he looked at you.
Well, haven't you ever seen a look like that?
Not recently. Lately, Chris has had that far-away look in his eyes.
I don't know. Two of you were out pretty late last night.
Oh, I wasn't out with Chris last night.
No?
No, I was with Neil. We were celebrating.
You and Chris still fighting?
Well, hey, we're breaking up, and you and Jake are getting together. Again, it all evens out.
I don't think it's supposed to work that way.
I thought yesterday, when they found the treasure, that he might be reminded of Arizona. And, you know...
Hey, he's just still upset about that patient, all right?
He just doesn't understand, Marley. I love him. I did what I did to protect him. It's like instinct. Excuse me. Hello? Hi, Tim. I can't. I'm sorry. Bye, Tim.
Who's that?
Oh, it's one of Perry's friends, Tim Bass. He calls me about 7 times a month for a date.
It's just going to take a little time for you and Chris to work this out, all right?
Not if he keeps treating me like an 8-year-old, Marley. I can't stand it. It makes me so mad. I mean, I was there with him side by side in Egypt, Arizona. We found the treasure together. And now, it's like none of this ever happened.
Things have been awfully rough on Chris lately.
Well, they have been on me too, Marley. And I'm sick and tired of being treated like this. You know, I'm moping around for Chris, and he's going out with Pamela Bondi.
Well, he's not serious about her. He just can't be.
Yes, he can be. She's a doctor, and she's on his level. Well, if that's what he wants, fine.
What are you doing?
What I should have done a long time ago. Hi, Tim. Nancy McGowan here. Yeah, my plans have changed for tonight. Are you still free? Great.
Friends, if you only knew how much this meant to me.
You know our prayers are with you and Zane.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks to both of you for coming.
I'm going to stay for dinner.
I'll keep calling. Okay. Listen, he's going to make it. I know it.
Thanks, honey. Is it over?
The operation was a success. We removed the bullet and all the fragments.
So that's good, right?
Yes, but I'm afraid he's still critical. We're doing everything we can, but he needs another blood transfusion. Any word on the B negative?
No, but we're still looking. So then you don't have enough.
I'm afraid we lost more in the operation than we expected.
But that type can't be that rare.
Oh, the blood supply is dangerously low all around the country.
Well, we'll use the cord jet. We'll get some.
I'm afraid transportation isn't the problem. The blood banks hardly have enough for themselves.
People just aren't donating because they're afraid of getting AIDS.
Which is a shame, because it's absolutely impossible to catch the virus from donating blood.
So then innocent people end up...
They're going to find a donor, Felicia.
We're checking through the computer list to find people who have been treated here before with B negative. Felicia, we will find someone.
I'll do my best to keep you up to date, Mrs. Lindquist.
Doctor, thank you for all your help. Appreciate it.
I'm going to try Annie again on the sugar shore, okay?
Okay. Felicia, let me get you something to eat.
No, honey, thanks. No, I'm fine.
Come on, let's go sit down.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think maybe I'll go down and get you some cheap pasta.
Oh, yes, I might like that.
Okay. Okay, try to laugh.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Nurse, this is Fayed Sedrak, one of those terrorists. He's one that shot that Lindquist guy that we brought in last night.
Rachel, thank you for everything.
You take care of yourself.
I will. Take care of you guys.
See, like Rachel said, we're going to take care of you.
Yeah, you've been up all night, Felicia.
I know. I think I need to just walk a little, okay? I'll be back.
Betty better have some time to herself.
This leg may be broken. Someone will be in a minute to take you down to X-ray.
What do you want?
I don't know. I just wanted to get a good look at you.
Why?
My husband was lying in this room last night. Dying. Because you tried to kill him. I just want to know why.
Why? Because I felt like it, that's why.
What did he do to you? He's so kind and gentle. You know, he doesn't even carry a gun. So I need to know. Why did you do it to him? I said, why did you do it to him? Get out of here!
Stop! Oh, Wally. Doesn't even have a reason.
Where are you going?
Washington. I'll be gone for a few days.
You might have let us know.
Well, I just found out.
You've been avoiding us.
Mac, I've been in debriefings, meeting with local police all day long. I'm sorry. I want to apologize for not telling you the real reason why I came here. I did a lot of thinking about it, Mac. I don't know if I've ever will know if I've made the right decision.
Neil, I very much admire your bravery. You did a superb job finding that treasure. But I simply can't ignore the danger you put my family in. What if those men had found out what you were up to? What if they had followed you back here to the house? What if they had kidnapped my children?
You know how much I care about you and Rachel and the kids?
Then you should have told me what you were doing.
There's nothing you could have done.
That's not true. I could have decided I didn't want you to stay here anymore. I could have provided the proper protection for my family and then told you to go ahead. But as it was, you kept me in the dark. You used me, Neil.
Even if I wanted to tell you, Mac, I couldn't have. I had orders.
You were a free agent. You could have insisted I know or turned down the job. I don't think that I can ever be comfortable with you in my home again. Consideration in the first place.
Getting the treasure back means nothing to you, does it?
I'm sure you'll be decorated by Washington, but no. What it means to me is that I can never trust you again.
Huh? Are you leaving?
Washington for a few days.
Then you'll be back?
I don't know.
How's Zane?
They got the bullet out, but he's still critical.
I hope he recovers, Rachel. I feel real bad about it.
It wasn't your fault, Neil. What you did was very heroic.
Glad somebody thinks so. I gotta catch a plane.
Call us.
Sure.
Becky didn't say goodbye to him.
He was always saying he wanted my approval. He sure picked the wrong way to get it.
You told Marley? Well, that's great.
She knew already.
How, Jake? I never said anything.
She found out the money did not come from Nicole. She knew you were up to something. She put two and two together. She's not
With
stupid.
a lot of help from you.
I'm not going to lie to her, Vicky.
So what you doing now? Calling the police?
No, she is not calling the police.
This work out perfectly. The two of you can have me neatly tucked away in jail just about the time you'd like
nobody
to be
is going to
married.
do that.
And what are you going to say when the press starts snooping around?
I'll just tell him that you followed me to the mine.
Ooh. And how did you know it was there?
I'll say I drove by, Vicky, and stuff looks suspicious, all right? We have been through too much together. I'm going to stand by you. I mean that. You are very special to me.
Great. Just what I always wanted to be, special. Ooh-wee, what a treat.
Don't you ever change, Vicky?
Go on. Why don't you go tell Marley everything we just said?
I guess you don't, do you?
Stay tuned for the conclusion of Another World.
He just grinned at me.
Now, keep a hold of yourself.
No, no,
Chef.
honey, I'm all right now. I am. The man is a murderer, and nobody seems to do anything about it.
There's just nothing you can do now.
Isn't it ironic? Zane may be dying, and he gets off with a broken leg?
No, he's not going to get off at all. I promise you that.
No way. He is going to prison,
Good news.
definitely.
Oh, we found somebody with Zane's blood type. Yes, we're trying to reach her now, and if we can get her to donate, then he'll be all right. You hear that? He'll be all right.
Thank you.
Jake says I'm special to him, and he's right. I'm going to be so special to him that he's never going to marry you. Never.
I got to get to the office. Are you all right?
No, I'm worried about Neil and about Felicia and Zane. It seems so unfair. They just got back from their honeymoon.
You'll pull through. Don't worry.
And what about Neil? I mean, did you have to be so judgmental about it?
Darling, give him some time, will you?
Yeah, but Mac, you've been very hard on his...
Rachel. Michael Hudson's coming over to give Amanda a riding lesson. Why don't you go for a ride, too? Relax her a little.
Michael Hudson, that's the guy that's helping us out down at the stable. When did he start giving us riding lessons?
He's a very experienced rider.
Yes, darling, but I have no idea whether he's any good at teaching a child how to ride. I don't think I feel comfortable having Amanda take lessons from him.
He's a fine man, Rachel. Very capable. Haven't I always been a good judge of character?
No. I mean, take Neil. You've been very hard on him.
Rachel, the danger that he put our family in, I mean, it frightens me just to think of it. Now, things are going to be fine. You'll see. I love you.
Come in.
Excuse me. Is Amanda ready for her riding lesson yet?
Yes, Mr. Hudson. Michael Garrison?
Rachel?
This part of Another World was brought to you by mountain-grown Folgers Crystals. Rich, delicious Folgers Crystals in regular and decaffeinated.
Wherever and whenever a major story breaks, NBC News is there. I'm Tom Brokaw. When you need news, you need NBC Nightly News.
And tonight, what's Cosby's secret for keeping law and order in a house full of kids? The answer is hilarious on The Cosby Show. And on Family Ties, can Alex find the girl of his dreams in the school directory, followed by Cheers, Night Court, and Hill Street Blues.
Join us each weekday for the continuing story of Another World.